Hello everyone and welcome back to the garden. Long time no see. Now I will be the first one to admit I was not sure I was actually going to make this video, but then I decided, you know what? These people are following along. You invited them into your garden. They need to see this. Now I've been, growing food and flowers for about 10 years. Maybe actually 11. But sometimes things just go wrong, okay? Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew. Sometimes you have ambitions that are too big for your space. Or sometimes things just go wrong. And that's definitely been the case of what's been happening for me this year. This year, well, and last year, but specifically this year has been just a train wreck for me. And a lot of things have happened to where I have not been spending any time in the garden whatsoever. And then recently, if you follow along on Instagram and stuff, you also noticed that I broke my hand recently and I had to have surgery on my hand. So that's still getting better. And needless to say, I have not been in the garden. Not been getting in the garden, not been taking care of the garden, not been picking flowers. It's kind of a mess. But there are always some positives and some silver linings to take away from your failures, okay? So even though I'm showing you my failure hot mess of a garden, this year, we started out really good in the spring, I should mention. If you go back to our spring videos, our spring garden was thebomb.com, but it quickly snowballed from there. But even though things didn't really go as we wanted them to, I have a dahlia bed that's absolutely full of weeds. There are so many weeds in this dahlia bed. I think it's more weeds than flowers, but still there's still stuff blooming. There's still some beautiful flowers blooming in there. I have already started taking some steps to begin cleaning up the mess in preparation for fall. You can see I've gone through and I've just lawn mowed these beds and raked all the junk out of there and tossed it in the compost pile because we've got tulip bulbs coming and daffodil bulbs coming. And of course, lots of beautiful ranunculus that I'm very, very excited about. So all is not lost. We also have some of our chrysanthemums that you see here they're still growing. They still look healthy and beautiful. Those will be blooming hopefully in the fall as the weather cools down and the days get a little bit shorter. Some of those varieties have actually even started blooming already, like this pretty pink quill chrysanthemum. I believe this variety is called First Lady. I think I ordered it from Bluestone Perennials. I'm not usually really a very big fan of these kind of quill types, but the pink is such a cute color and we have that nice kind of button green center. I think these are definitely worth growing again and reevaluating, especially if I stake them better. But back to the other stuff. My zinnias, even my small planting of zinnias you see is all fallen over and they haven't been picked and the birds are going through them, which is fun because you know what? I've been enjoying watching the hummingbirds. That's a bonus. And I've been able to collect a lot of zinnia seeds like you saw in the previous video that I posted. And I've even been collecting seeds from a super special zinnia that I managed to hybridize a couple of years ago, and I'm kind of slowly building stock of that zinnia, and I haven't showed it to you yet, so I'm really excited about that one in the future as we get more and more of those seeds collected. So even though things aren't exactly the way that I wanted them to be right now, there really are a ton of good things actually happening in my little backyard. If you've been following along on YouTube and the community post, you know that I am looking to move. I'm ready to get out of this backyard. I'm ready to start over, start fresh somewhere else because, after this season, I'm done with this place. And it is what it is because you can only, struggle through something for so long before you need a change or you kind of outgrow your current situation. And there's nothing wrong with that. At the moment, I don't really know where I'm going to end up. I'm actually locked into this garden until at least next June. So when I do get my fall bulbs, I will be planting my fall bulbs into this garden. And we'll have these fall bulbs blooming in the spring here in this garden. And hopefully by next summer, the summer bulbs will be going somewhere else. And we'll be able to dig up all of our fall bulbs, dig up all of our perennials, and take them with us and replant them. And just ride off into the sunset together. I don't know. I'm just being goofy now. thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I am so incredibly appreciative as always. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. Everybody's welcome here. If you don't want to subscribe, that's cool too. See you later, maybe. If not, hope you're having a good day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.